strength round upon round. There's no doubt about that. Looking forward to seeing where this category goes in the future. We got our own SA series, but this weekend the National Series has come to play, and they've put on a real show for us as we get the final race underway here at the Bend. A lot of wheel spin from Campbell there initially, so Linsell really making a fine start, but Campbell does have a lot of horsepower, a lot of grunt, and draws alongside the race leader on the run towards turn one. It's going to be last of the late breakers. Who's going to prevail in that one? The answer is they're going to remain side by side through two. Oh, that was close. That was mighty close. 69 there on the inside of O'Malley. Had to duck out of it and has lost ground as a result of that one. He's got another of the Mills on his outside, Blake Mills, in car number one. But our race leader for the first time all weekend long is being challenged. Campbell had a big look, but he got a big twitch midway through the fast left-hander, which cost him a lot of ground down towards the hairpin. In position number 3, it's as it was. It's the number 84 of Andrew Mills, who, as we say, is already today wrapped up the Unlimited Class Championship. So big congratulations to him.
Yeah, an awesome job to wrap up the championship. It's something I noticed on Craig Linsell's car. It is still just spitting out a little bit of, I think it's a little bit of smoke or something, but I think what it is, after taking a look at the last race again, I think it's just one of the fenders slightly rubbing against the tyre.
Good pick up, yes, nice of you to pick up on that one. So as we see them swing it through, that would explain why it's only under certain loaded corners. That does make sense. It's a short, sharp sprint race. They've had 3 so far. This is, as we say, the final encounter. We will keep an eye on that Cooper class battle, but look at how many minis there are. It's like the old days of the mini challenge when they followed these supercars. Bill, of course, there are a few old Mini Cooper class cars up the inside from number 10. This is Gilchrist having a crack. This is for the championship. This is our contenders. This is why this is such a willing duel. Whoever wins out of these two in this race will take the Cooper class title. Neither wants to give an inch. Mills is saying you're going to have to go the long way, Brock, if you want to take this from me. And Brock Gilchrist goes, no problem. I've driven Porsches, I've driven many GT cars, and in fact they hit. Oh, they managed to get away with that. It's reminiscent of the HQs just a few moments ago on the final lap of the race. It certainly put the mirror in for the number 10. That is not where that mirror should be positioned. He can see that car though directly on his right hand side, and he'll see that there's one on the left as well. The number 52 of Juice is getting in the fight. He's going to swing it around the outside, but he's outbroken himself a little bit, and he's not going to take advantage of that one. Josh Mills holds on for now, but that was really willing stuff, and that really does set the tone for what's to come.
Yeah, the rivals locking horns, Dan. This is going to go all the way through to the end. They still have other cars in behind them. This isn't just a 2-horse race as much as it is in the championship. They have other cars around them, and there is now definitely a slight bit of damage on Gilchrist's car. He lost a bit of bodywork. The mirror's now pointed in, just things that might distract the driver a little bit while he's driving along. But he has one goal and one goal only, and that will be to get in front of that number 3 car of Josh Mills in front of him. These two are going to go all the way through side by side for the next 4.5 minutes. This is going to be absolute drama.
Trent Spencer has got through on the 52 of Juice, so he did that just a couple of corners ago. So that's for P3 in the class, but this is far from over at the moment. Still 5 minutes remaining in the books, but Trent Spencer, one of the founders of the series, up to 3rd, and you can see the eyes on the headlights. His eyes will be open just like that with these two fighting tooth and nail ahead of him. The question is, can he stay with them, and can he potentially benefit from any more skirmishes and afters between the two ahead? They've reset, they've calmed down briefly. Josh Mills and Brock Gilchrist are nose to tail out there on the racetrack at the moment. Flames flickering out the tail of Trent Spencer, who might lose 3rd once again. Juice late on the brakes up the inside. Oh, they hit, and a around goes Trent Spencer. He's not going to pick up the pieces from those two ahead. He's actually been turned around. The stewards, I'm sure, will have a look at that one. They will have a look. Was Juice far enough up the inside? Did Trent Spencer turn across his nose? That was certainly an interesting moment.
Yeah, hard to tell from our angle, but that is why we have the stewards. But yeah, Trent Spencer looking to pick up the pieces and become the pieces now. And he has lost quite a few places. He'll have a bit of work to do now after that unfortunate incident. So he'll just have to get his head down and continue striding forward and make his way back up through the field. Meanwhile, up the front, Jim Campbell leading the way from Craig Lindsell by 2.6 seconds. So I think we missed an overtake in there somewhere for the overall race lead, but he's running away. This is the pace that we saw him have yesterday on Saturday that made us think he could win, but then it didn't quite eventuate for him earlier today in race 3. But he has his opportunity now, and he's taking it.
Yeah, two-time champion in this class, so he certainly knows how to put a season together. There's no doubt about that. It's not been his season, though, this year. He's going to have to settle for the minor places in the championship, but he wants to finish the season with a race victory, go out with a bang, and he's going the right way about it at the moment. As you say, got the better of Lindsell early on in this race. Can he keep it, though? We've seen how strong Lindsell has been over the course of a race distance, so I'm not ruling out the South Aussie just yet. No way, Jose, but the Queenslander leading the way at this point in time. It's been so cool to see this category grow over the last couple of years, no doubt about that. There's been a few guest drives being given to former Super 2 teammates and ex-Supercars drivers, Bryce Fullwood and Zane Goddard. They've been keeping themselves race sharp in this category in the first couple of rounds. Of course, Bryce Fullwood will be racing here at the Bend in the Air Touch 500 in just a few weeks' time. But Jim Campbell goes across the line. He extends his margin a little bit more, now out to 3.4 seconds with Turner in position number 3. Elliott is dropping down, actually just lost position number 4. But this fight is back on once again. Brock Gilchrist has closed right back in, and he's in the tow. He's in the slipstream, which is oh so effective in these Mini Cooper class cars. Very similar in performance, so any straight line advantage you can get is going to be a huge benefactor. Down the straight, there's not too many laps to go here. He's running out of time if he wants to make the move. Where's he going to do it, though? He's got a lovely switchback. Can he have a crack up the inside at 3 on car 3? No, on this particular occasion, Josh Mills, the ABC Building Products entry, holds on. He's placing that Mini in all the right places at the moment, but he's having to fight hard for it, no doubt about that. Into turn 6, the hairpin. Is Gilchrist going to go for a banzai move up the inside? No, he's not. He might be a young driver, but he's got a wise head on his shoulders, and he did not go for it that time through.
Yeah, they've already made contact once, and I think that they'll know that they don't want to do it again, especially for Gilchrist, but because that car has already taken quite a whack because of that initial contact. So now, as they dive down through this middle part of the lap, it's about staying close and trying to size up a move in towards that opening part of the lap at 1, 2 and 3. He had a fantastic run there, but Josh Mills was just wiser to it, held the inside line in towards turn 3, defending really, really sharply, really, really well, and now he's forcing his competitor to continue chasing his tail because Brock Gilchrist cannot find a way through at the moment, but the timer has hit 0, so next lap will be the last lap of this race. So this is going to be really close depending on where Jim Campbell is. Yeah, so he's rounding out of the final corner, so we are now heading on to the last lap of this race. The championship will be decided in the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
How cool is that? Cannot wait to see how that unfolds further back down the field, but either way, I think Mills has done an incredible job to take it to the final round. Josh Mills is fighting against a former Toyota 86 New Zealand champion, a guy who's raced in New Zealand in GT cars, in cup cars, so that just shows the talent that Josh Mills is. He's his 5th year in the Cooper class. He knows the cars like the back of his hand. He's been unlucky not to win the championship in the past. This is his best opportunity yet, there's no doubt about that. He's in the box seat.
Yeah, he is absolutely right there, and the fight will go all the way to the checkered flag, and this is where it begins now, towards the opening corner. Gilchrist goes to the outside, Mills once again defending the inside line, but right around the outside goes Brock Gilchrist. Can he make this championship winning move complete into turn 3? On the inside holds Josh Mills, they wheel rub, they door bang, out the other side, now the run all the way to the left-hand hairpin, and it's going to be Gilchrist holding the nose on the inside. It's critical that he has the inside line, and he takes it, and he moves in front, but back comes Josh Mills. Into turn 6 they go, the championship contenders are side by side, the door slowly being shut here by Gilchrist, and he's in front now as they head down into the depths of the middle sector.
It's not done yet though. Straight away you can see Mills trying to get in the toe down the hill through the never-ending sequence of right-handers. This is far from concluded with half a lap to go. Jim Campbell completely unaware of what is happening behind him. He's got just a couple of corners to go, and he's going to bring Roxy home, his lovely, well-presented Mini Cooper car, to victory in the final race of the weekend. It's not going to be a clean sweep for Craig Linsell, because Jim Campbell, the former champion, is going to take the final race victory of the season in the Mini Challenge. Here goes Gilchrist, ultra defensive into the stadium section, and Mills is going to try the long way. He saw that worked and paid dividends for his rival early on in the lap. Linsell holds on to second, just ahead of Turner and Andrew Mills. But we turn our attention to Joshua Mills, who's going to the outside. Is he going to hold it there on the outside, or look for the old switcheroo? He's going to hold it there, but he's run off. He's put 2 wheels through the grass, and that, I fear, is that. He drops another couple of wheels in the grass again on the run to the